Hi guys, it's Kara and I have some small hauls to share with you. I do want to mention I have my window, which is directly in front of me, open, and I do hear some neighbors mowing their yard or working on their house or something, so I apologize if there's background noises. First thing I'm going to show you is a cute little palette that I got from Jasper Stardust. Now if you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen the packaging and probably a look at this palette already. This packaging was super cute. It was tied up with string. It was really well packaged. The palette was cushioned nicely in here with tissue paper. I loved it. I thought it was really cute. And here's that tin, also stamped with a little logo. I think that's adorable. And here are what the paints look like. Now, by the time you see this video, I will have probably already shown you swatches of these colors because I'll be doing a One Book July update, probably a couple of them before you see it. So you will see those colors and get an opinion on those later on. And then I have two palettes, both from Designs by Rachel Beth, another Etsy seller. Of course, links for everybody will be down below. I got one first and then decided to try a different set of colors. This is the first set that I got. This is got this is called a Weekend Brunch. It's got rose gold, cornflower, and black cherry. And as you can see, I have been using them. Okay. And then the next one is Summer Picnic. And I just kind of thought those colors were so unique and unusual to me that I wanted to get those. And I'd already been using the first palette a little bit, and so far I liked the way the paint flowed, so I got a second. So you'll see a look at those colors in swatches on probably my next One Book July update, and later on down the road when I've painted with them for a while, I'll give you kind of a review and my amateur opinion of them. I did a small, and it really was a small, jet pens haul, mainly because I thought these new little pencil pouches were so adorable, but I do want to point out that they are small. What could I compare it to? Well, everybody probably has seen a Micron, so there you go. It's a tiny little pouch, but I often use some smaller pouches for kind of on-the-go things, so I thought it was really cute. And they had this in several different striped color patterns, so you can always get that. And then I have really been wanting to try these what are they, paint markers or paint pens out. So I went ahead and got a set of those as well, and I will be trying those in my art journal probably in the future, and you know, down the road I'll swatch these out for you as well and give you a review after I've used them a few times. So that's really all I got from jet pens, for those two little things. I also showed you guys a wonderful new palette that I picked up. I showed you a picture of it on Instagram. There is the seller's information. Again, I'll put a link down below. Here is a look at that palette. I know a lot of people really liked it. She has different designs. Now basically the way this is made is this is a watercolor image she's created, and she prints it out on watercolor paper to give it that kind of watercolor look. And then she puts it on top of the metal tin and adheres it, I believe, with a few coats of some sort of sealer, which escapes me at the moment. I can't remember what she said it was, but the description is in all the items if you're interested. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little bit of a close-up look. You can feel the kind of ridge of the paper where the image is at. If you're really, you know, picky about that, it's not like a smooth transition from the picture to the tin. I'm not bothered at all by that. I think it's gorgeous. So I just wanted to point it out. And then inside this one, this is the Traveler. There are 30 half pans that fit in here. And that's what they look like. They have magnets on the bottom of them. I actually contacted her when I was pretty sure I wanted to buy one, and asked her about her magnets because of course I have lots of other pans that aren't going to have magnets on them, and she was nice enough to send me a few extras, so I thought that was very sweet and generous of her. And then this top lid right here is just covered with I'm assuming like a white paper of some kind. If you want to mix your palettes there, you could. Okay, obviously I don't know how that's going to hold up. It does feel like it's thick because again it's just, you know, it's cut to fit this, but it's not flush with the sides, so I can feel kind of the fact that the paper seems pretty thick. Or maybe it's like a I don't know, maybe it's not, it's very smooth, so maybe it's a vinyl, like sticky vinyl. Maybe that's what it is. It's probably all in her description, because from what I remember, her description was pretty detailed. So there's what that looks like. Now, like I said, this one holds, I think it's 30, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So 5 rows of 6. So it holds 30, and she has a bigger one that holds, I don't remember, but it's about twice the size. So 60 or 70, if you're interested in that. And then I along with that Daniel Smith dot card that I showed you guys in a previous video, I also ordered this book from Amazon. One of my subscribers recommended it. I think I'd made a comment about not being very naturally artistic. You know, I'm not someone who can just sit down and draw something out. And they recommended this book, and it's funny because it had excellent reviews, so I bought it. And I was actually talking to someone at work, just out of the blue, they referenced it, and they loved the book. So I'm pretty excited to get into it and see how it helps me out, hopefully to improve my sketching, drawing, all that good stuff. And then the last thing I wanted to show you was from Saturday AM Vintage. This is where I think I got some, I showed you some ephemera stuff before, and it came wrapped in the bag. I haven't cut around this. I'm going to actually put this in my journal. And it was really wrapped well in this little bag with cute tape, but I just wanted to point out, and I don't know, obviously, if she did it for sure on purpose, but if you look at that stamp, that vintage stamp, it's Alaska, which is, of course, where I'm at. So I thought that was a pretty cool touch. I'm going to assume she did it on purpose, and I think that's awesome. I think that's a nice little attention to detail. I'm assuming she, I think it's she, had a whole bunch of different things that came across my IG feed that were on sale. And so one of them I thought was just really cute. It was a little vintage typewriter ribbon tin, and it has all sorts of little goodies in it. So I thought I would show them to you. Before I do that, I wanted to tell you that she always has a few little extras that she sticks in the package for you, which I thought was really sweet. These were the extras that I got, just some cute little things. This is, I think, the second time I've purchased from her, and I know that I got extras in that first purchase as well. So here's the inside. All sorts of fun little ephemera pieces in here, and I thought I'd take them out. I haven't actually looked at them all that close. Thought I'd give you guys a quick little look. So just different little pieces of ephemera. I'm not going to obviously show them all to you, but you can see all these stamps and tickets and all of those good things. This one, oh, this is probably something somebody got with prescriptions. 1966. Can't refill your prescriptions more than 5 times. That kind of thing. All sorts of cute little labels. Look at this tiny, tiny little label. Isn't that cute? Lots of good little pieces in here. I'm really impressed with the things that she has available for purchase, and both times that I've bought from her, I'm really impressed with how much I get for the price. And obviously I'm just giving you guys a quick look, but I just think it's, if you're someone who likes vintage ephemera, she seems to have a pretty good collection of it. You know, for us to use, those of us who like to use it in our journals and things like that, I think it's a nice little touch. Let's see. Different little pieces there. I want to know what's the strings attached to. Oh, an itty bitty little tag. How cute is that? There's a silver star. I mean, there's just a ton of cute little items in here. Okay? And of course she has different things available. Lots of vintage ephemera, tickets, stamps. I think she has like seed packets and all kinds of goodies that are available in her shop. And it obviously just depends on what she has. She does sell out of stuff. But I'll put a link down below to her shop in case you're interested. So that's it for right now. I did have a quick question for you guys I'm going to ask now, even though I probably have a few more hauls that are going to be after that. I have lots of different, I don't know, art books, nothing super, this is probably one of the more like intensive technical ones, but like I have Jane Davenport's book and different books, and I'm just curious if you guys would be interested in book reviews when I'm done looking at them, or if you'd like to see kind of an in-depth look at the inside of the book, that kind of thing. So leave a comment down below so I know what your opinion is, what you think. And obviously lots of links are going to be down below. There's going to be a few more hauls because it's only the middle of July as I film this, and I have a few more things coming. And I think that's it for now, guys. So I'll be back in a little bit with more hauls. Bye. Hey guys, it's Kara, and I have some more goodies to share with you. Mostly watercolor related still, because that is the kick that I'm on. So the first little thing that I have to share is some watercolors from Cloves and Honey. I actually picked up one of their sets, which consisted of 3 half pans. I bought all the glitters, no big surprise there. You guys know how much I like glittery things. And that set contained 3 colors, which I'm not going to remember the names to right now, but I know that one was a vintage silver, and then there's a beautiful blue and a beautiful kind of purpley violet color. It's gorgeous. I've shown a couple things on Instagram using some of these colors, and they're beautiful. Now, those 3 did come here all wrapped up like yummy little candies. And of course, there was a little paper in there that you could swatch them out if you wanted to. But because, you know, I've been collecting watercolors, handmade ones, I guess you should say, I knew I wasn't going to keep them all in these little palettes. And so those actually moved into this palette. Now, this one, and this one were the all glitters set. This is, I believe, French turquoise, mermaid's tail, and pink submarine. And again, I've shown some pictures on Instagram of these. I've played with them. They're gorgeous. This pink is beautiful. Courtney, if you happen to watch this, you need to try this pink. It's gorgeous. So they are starting my little collection here. I'm going to rearrange this with a lot of the handmade ones, and obviously my collection's getting pretty big. I actually have a couple more sets yet still to come in, so not all of them are going to fit in here. I may buy another palette. I don't know. I haven't decided. I just know I'm having a good time trying out different colors. So the next set that I got was this one. And I left this on here, or put it back on here, just to show you how cute it was. It's a botanical set, and the seller wrapped it up like this. And then inside are the colors. Now, you guys have seen me with a set from this particular seller. And that's their information. And of course, all the links will be down below. The color that I got from them in the past were these muted colors. All right. Really pretty. This one are some more like kind of gorgeous bright colors. Now these, just in case you're curious, will fit in here in this little kind of what I'm going to call a regular pan, but they're slightly fatter, as you can tell, than a half pan. So they would only be like 5 in a row with a little bit of space. So more than likely I'm going to combine these guys into one palette and keep them all together. She has some other gorgeous colors, so we'll see what happens when I buy more. I don't know. But anyway, that is the other set that I picked up. Like I said, I still have a couple more coming. So in addition, I bought another little watercolor journal, because I'm hoping to continue doing this. You guys know that I'm using this one for One Book July, and you know, I love it. It's so adorable. It's just a nice, quick little place to do a little watercolor, you know, at least once a day. You can do it in less than 5 minutes. Absolutely love this. This is from the Speckled Cat, and I've been resisting because she has some other gorgeous ones she's posted. And the funny thing is about these, you guys know me. I mean, this is kind of my style. I'm a pink girl. I love all things pink. But I just absolutely love this one. And she has a couple right now that I've been looking at, similar in size to this one. And the ones that I'm drawn to are not colors that I would normally be drawn to. So I do not know what's going on, but you may see some different things from me. Maybe I'm growing up. I don't know. But I have this adorable little journal that I purchased from an Etsy seller. And here is their information. Again, of course, links will be down below. I was looking around I wanted something slightly bigger, as you can see in comparison. Slightly bigger, right? This is, let's see, about, you guys can see it's a little over 3 inches wide, or yeah, just barely over 3 inches wide, and a little over 4.5 inches tall. So I wanted this for when I wanted to try maybe some scenes and things like this. Now this particular seller creates these, and they have a lot that are ready, but they do have a couple options to customize them, where you can pick from a handful of cover colors and you can pick the thread. And there are several sizes. I think they do small, medium, and large. They do portrait and landscape. They come with like sketch paper. You can upgrade to watercolor paper, which is what I did. I was only like, for this size, it was like under $3 to upgrade to the watercolor paper. I picked out this gorgeous brown. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what the name of it was, but it's beautiful. I wanted this kind of turquoisey color to pop. And it's just lovely. It's like this nice little solid book of watercolor goodness. I'm looking forward to using it. You can see it's got, you know, the inside page. One thing to note that happens with a lot of books is when they attach this to kind of strengthen the book. Obviously, you can't really completely use that page because you don't want to rip this away from the watercolor. It helps, you know, keep the book solid. And it's like that both in the front and the back. That doesn't really bother me. And then they have their little stamp on there. So it's just really cute. I, off the top of my head, don't remember how many pages there are in here, but obviously there's a ton. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8 signatures. And let's just try one signature. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I'm correct, 8 signatures with 8 sides, right? If you take off the 2 for the front and back covers that you're not going to use, I think that's about 62, if I did the math right, 62 pages, maybe? Don't quote me on that, I'm just doing it quickly. But anyway, I'm going to be using this one. I don't know if this will be a daily one like this is, because like I said, I'm getting tempted to get another one of these little ones to use daily. This might just be one that I use in addition to the big moleskin one that you guys see in my One Book July videos. So there's that. And I think the last thing I have, if you guys want to just have a quick look at it, is my Documenters kit from Studio Calico. Let's see. They had just this cute little bag in there this month. It was I can't remember if it's an anniversary or birthday thing, and it just kind of has a little like coupon type thing in there for the next time I shop with Studio Calico. I get, you know, X amount of, or I get a goodie bag or something. I don't remember. Anyway, here's the stuff. Every month they do these little foam months, which I never use because I'm not really using it as a month-to-month thing, but it's still cute. They have a couple of these, I don't know, for lack of a better word, badges. I can't remember what everybody calls them, but they're cute. And then a little package of sequins. Now I have a ton of sequins, but you know, I never mind more, although I have to admit I kind of find that color combo weird. I don't know, the gray just doesn't seem to go or something, but anyway, it's cute. And there's a cute little sticker set right here. Has some cute sayings. These are really cute enamel dots in different sizes and shades of blue, which is good. I do use a lot of blue typically. And then I have a few more things. There is a bright yellow tag, which would be cute to incorporate into my journaling. These, which I love, these are going to be fun. I think I'm going to keep this out and actually put it into my Prima Traveler's Journal that I'm using. I have to admit, because I've been doing all the watercoloring, I haven't really been doing much in that thing, but I'm starting to feel the itch when I look at these things to do some stuff. And then there are these really cute stickers. There's, I think, almost always letter stickers in here, which You guys have no idea how many letter stickers I have. It's getting a little out of control, but I love them. And then the last thing, of course, are the cards for July. I will quickly open them up in case you guys are interested and just fan them out real quick. Let's see if I can easily do this without hurting myself or the cards. So you guys let me know if you like me grouping all of these haul videos together for just one. I know sometimes it's longer. Well, every time it's a lot longer. That was kind of silly. But you have to wait for the videos a little bit longer when I do it this way. I will admit it's a little easier on me to just edit them all together into one. But, you know, give me a shout out and tell me. So here's July, and there's always some sort of color combo on here, and you can see the name of this particular collection, Silver Lake Lodge. So right off the bat, I can tell you that these are adorable. Look at how cute. I'm not going to show you every single one in detail, but look at these patterns. So cute. Moments like this. Oh, love these. These are just adorable. And you know, a lot of these that have the really, you know, solid, cute patterns on the front, like this one that I showed you, has the blank back, so it would be easy to make it as a tip-in. You know, if you're someone who doesn't do, like me, I don't do Project Life, but I love these little cards, which is totally confirmed. Oh, love that. Wouldn't that be cute to color in? Anyway, totally confirmed by the amount of cards that I have. I keep giving them away to friends, and I keep having more and more. Probably because of this, obviously. I love this one. And again, there's that back to write on, right? What I usually do when I'm done looking at the kit is I go through all of these cards, and any of them that I don't think I'd ever use just because they're not my colors or not my style or whatever, I put in a little pile and I give away. That's just, I don't like to see them sitting around. Ooh, gold foil, wood pattern, love that. I don't like things sitting around, and I'm still kind of trying to downsize my room, so that's kind of my solution for these kits. And I also kind of group some of these supplies together, so hopefully they'll get more use. But anyway, sorry for that rambling. That is all of the cards collection and everything in the kit for the Documenters kit from Studio Calico, and everything that I have for now to show you. Hi guys, I have a few more goodies to share with you. I actually have the last of the watercolor palettes that I have ordered. Now these are again handmade watercolors. One is from a new seller and one is from one that I've shown you before. This first palette that I'm going to show you is from Letter Sparrow, and there is all of the information. I will of course put a link down below to the Etsy seller, but just so you have it there. And the palette that I got is Summer Ocean. There's what the paint and the sponge looks like. Now you could use this for creating texture or to dab off your brush, either or. I will probably use it for texture. And then this came with 4 colors. It came with Mayan Indigo, Titan Buff, Mayan Violet, and Verona. And I think they're gorgeous colors. Now I love all of these little tins that they come in, but most of them are going to be in this bigger travel palette that I showed you guys before. And when I get it all full and figured out, I will do a video on that so you can see all the colors that it came up with from the various sellers all together. Along with this, they also sent me a sample of this lavender blue, which looks to be a gorgeous color. I haven't tried it yet, but looks really pretty. So there's that little palette. And then I have another palette from Designs by Rachel Beth, and I have to say that I haven't had interactions with all of these Etsy sellers, but I have in particular with the maker of these watercolors, and she is super sweet and helpful. So I just want to give a big shout out to her because she has some great customer service. This is one of the palettes she recently had for sale. It's Christmas in July. And there are the colors. You basically have gold tinsel over here, winterberry, Christmas pine, and pomegranate. Okay, and I love how all of these are wrapped individually, like almost like little pieces of candy. I think they're really cute. Now, it's kind of hard to see on the video, but this looks to be more of a dark red color, whereas this is more of a dark burgundy color, if that makes any sense. It's not really picking up too well, but they look really pretty. And before too long, you know, I'll have some little swatches done, and you can see those in a later video, because these will probably both go in that larger palette. Now, she also sends samples in hers, and I don't think I showed you the ones from the last set that I got, but I got a little sampling of Refreshing Pool, which is beautiful, and the one that I really like, Copper Candle. Can you see that gorgeousness? Ooh, so pretty. And then this last one came with Neon Pink, which I'm looking forward to trying out. So I love these makers that, you know, sell little or provide little samples of their paints. Along those same lines, I have one thing that I don't think I've showed this to you guys. I might have shown it to you in my watercolor journal, but I did get a sample card from Pfeiffer Art Supply, and I couldn't remember if I showed it to you, and it's sitting right next to me, so I thought I'd just give you a quick look at it. If I've already shown it to you guys, I'm sorry for the repeat, but they do have these little sample cards available, and I thought it was just a nice way to kind of try out their colors, see if I like them, see if I want any particular sets, and that way I, you know, kind of have an idea of where to start, which I think is a very cool idea. Couple last things to show you. I was at Barnes & Noble last weekend, I think, with my husband, and came across this book for $9.98, bargain priced, of course. And I've been trying to practice the brush lettering on and off, kind of follow a few people and try it. So I thought that this looked like kind of a fun book to try, because it has drills in here, and it, you know, talks about the angles and the strokes and all that good stuff. And it has tons and tons and tons and tons of drills. I don't know if you guys have seen these before or not, but I just thought I would show it to you. And there's some projects in the back for practicing. And anyway, I thought it was kind of cute and an easy way to practice. I don't know if this paper is going to be thick enough for some of my brush markers, but I guess we'll find out. So that is one of the purchases that I made there at Barnes & Noble. And the other one I found was this one, which is Terry Harrison's Watercolor Secrets. And I've just started to read it, but it's, you know, got some pretty good information so far. I think I said earlier in this video, because I had another book that I showed you guys, if you're interested in me doing kind of more in-depth reviews or, you know, shares or whatever on some of the books that I pick up, let me know. I have a little bit of a collection that I could share with you guys, and I'm happy to do that. I'm just not sure if it's something you're interested in. So just give a shout out in the comments below if it is. It's almost the end of July as I film this. It's the 28th, I think. I may have one more thing or two more things show up before the end of the month. I think I have a couple more orders out there, and if I do, I will include them in this video so you can check them out. And if this is the last of it, then thanks for watching, and remember, all the links will be down below, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. It's Kara, and I have a couple last hauls for the month of July. This first one is just kind of a little splurge, nothing too crazy, but I worked overtime today, and I decided that I was gonna stop by Michael's just to look around. And there have been a couple types of watercolor brushes that I've wanted, or maybe I guess I should say styles of watercolor brushes that I've been wanting to try. So I picked up kind of relatively inexpensive versions of them. The first one is a number 10 flat. It is just exactly that. It's just a flat brush. And I've just seen some kind of cool techniques with it. I know a lot of people I've watched on YouTube like this one for drawing certain kinds of trees, or I guess painting certain kinds of trees. So I went ahead and picked this one up. This is a Sapphire Robert Simmons paintbrush. And then I picked up another round. This is a 12 round, and it is huge. I like I predominantly use round paintbrushes so far. This happens to be a Winsor & Newton Cotman one. And I think this was the more expensive of the two, and I used my 50% off coupon on it. But I've been wanting a larger round because when I use the Moleskine watercolor journal, there are times where I wish I had a larger brush. And I think the largest I had was maybe an 8 or a 10, something like that. Yeah. And so I decided I would get one that was a little bit bigger. And so I picked that up. And like I said, I used my coupon on whichever one was the most expensive. And then I was just wandering around and I saw some cute stickers. Sorry about kind of the lighting, but I'm right by my window and it's decided to get sunny out. But anyway, I thought these were cute and I could use them in my journal. There's just some fun ones like take a moment, make today awesome, stop and smell a rose. It's just different things, and I thought they were cute, so I'm gonna tuck that in with one of my journals and use that. And then the last thing are these 3 stamps. I actually showed these on Instagram, so if you're following me there, you've seen these. These are Stamping Bella stamps. They're made, or they're created by Danielle Donaldson. And I actually I've seen these before, but Courtney, who is Little Raven Ink, showed off the ones that she got and kind of just sealed the deal for me to go and get the few I'd been looking at. So the first one is this swatch kit collection, and it's just like, you can see it right there, kind of like a painting, paint chip type thing. And that's actually what it's called, paint chips. And I thought that was really cute. That would be kind of fun if you wanted to try some colors, color mixing, that kind of stuff. And then I picked up this one, which is large rectangular half pan palette. And again, I apologize for the glare. So you get the big palette that you can see right there, and then you get a little single one, which I thought would be kind of fun just to, figure out how you want to lay out your colors in your palette, or just play around a little bit with paint, whatever. And then I picked up one of the sets of the girls that she draws, the Creative Girl stamps, and this one is Only Gretchen. And they're really cute. And I know that there are a lot of people that I really like to follow on Instagram and YouTube that have their own kind of versions of, girls or little creatures or whatever. Courtney's one of them, actually. And I thought, kind of seeing this up close and stamping them out would maybe give me a feel and an idea of how I might want to sketch some of these. Not necessarily identical to this one, but just kind of get my own, my own style nailed down, maybe? I don't know. So anyway, there it is. You get 2 versions of it. They're similar. Obviously, they're a little bit different. And this has the sentiments, only love and feel the love, which, I don't know, just really appealed to me for some reason. So that is the last of the July hauls that I'm going to show in this video. I do have one other thing that I just got in the mail today, but I'm going to do a separate video on that. And by the time you see this one, you may have already seen that. If not, it's probably right after the haul video for July. If you have any questions about any things I've shown here in this video, let me know. Of course, all of the links that I can provide will be down below. They are not affiliate links, they're just links in case you want to check out some of the goodies that I got. And I think that's it, guys. I hope you're liking the new way that I'm doing the majority of my hauls in a video. I know it means that you have to wait a little while longer for it, but I think it's kind of a nice way to just compile them all. And the last thing I wanted to say is, if you guys have any other suggestions for videos or whatever, always, give me a shout out, either leave a comment or private message me, whatever. I'm always, interested in any ideas you guys have. And of course, if I can do them, I will try to. I do have a lot of other things planned, but I'm always interested in what you think. So I think I have rambled enough for this little short part of the video. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye, everyone.